everyone. Good Monday evening. Hope you had a good weekend, and welcome back to Weather for Weather Geeks. It is the 14th day of June. Believe it or not, almost halfway through the month of June, and the last couple of days have really been an example of the challenge in communicating weather forecasts, especially at this time of the year. Most people, when they ask me a weather question, it's very black or white. Is it going to rain tomorrow or not? That sort of thing. And we're into the time of the year in which that's almost impossible to answer truthfully, because thunderstorms in the summertime season are oftentimes randomly placed, and some places will get a deluge and some places won't have a drop. We saw that yesterday. We saw it again today. And explaining that, most people just don't want that to hear that kind of nuance. They want to know, is it going to rain or not tomorrow? Am I going to be able to play golf tomorrow or not? Can I mow my grass tomorrow or not? And sometimes it's just really hard to answer that. And today is a good example. We put up goose eggs in Columbiana, Latonia, Lisbon, Canfield, but we picked up a little bit of rain, a touch of rain in downtown Youngstown around midday. Whereas down towards the Glenmore area, over towards Calcutta and southern Columbiana County, a rain gauge of about a quarter of an inch, rain gauge measurement, I should say. Some radar estimates, though, between Salineville and Wellsville along 39 of up to an inch. With that slow-moving storm that moved through earlier on today. We also did okay over in western PA today. Western PA also the location that was hardest hit by yesterday's storms. The 48-hour rainfall totals looking like this. These are radar estimates here. A stripe from Warren to Hubbard to Wheatland and Sharon and over towards Jackson Center, Mercer, New Wilmington, and really a good chunk of Lawrence County. 1 inch plus amounts have been pretty common between yesterday's round and today's round. But we missed out on the severe weather for the most part today. Yesterday we had some wind and hail problems in Lawrence County over in western PA. Today's storms locally did not see any reports of any severe weather around our television viewing area. We did have a severe thunderstorm warning out for a time earlier on today in Mercer County, but have not seen any reports of too much in the way of problems over there. But boy, the second straight day that the Pittsburgh area has gotten socked with wind and hail problems. This was around the Pittsburgh International Airport, heading through downtown, and it no doubt impacted the amusement park just south and east of Pittsburgh, Kennywood. And this line of storms continues to cause issues as it moves through parts of West Virginia, the Panhandle of Maryland, and a severe thunderstorm watch also out in eastern PA over towards the Philadelphia area. New York City as well. Closer to home, one last little item of business on the radar here. What was a decent little thunder shower over the lake is kind of losing its punch as it heads inland. That'll be the trend, I think, as we go through the evening. So I have a dry forecast for our area as we head through the overnight. All right, unsettled weather thanks to a couple of areas of low pressure kind of dumbbelling around the Great Lakes. And each one of these is dragging down drier and drier air out of Canada. So the air mass continues to dry out after several muggy days in a row. Our dew points are down in the mid-50s here locally, 40s in Indianapolis, and dew points in the 40s and 50s are pretty common across the Midwestern U.S., and dew points really won't be a story here for several days. Out west, the heat is the story, no doubt. Now, it's June, desert Southwest, it's supposed to be hot, right? Well, even by the desert Southwest standards, this is going to be a pretty bad heat wave across the Four Corners region, Arizona, Southern California as well. Current temperature in Phoenix, 112, 108 in Phoenix. Again, for these locations, these temperatures aren't crazy, but this will be a prolonged heat wave. And so there are a great many concerns for sensitive individuals in that part of the country, and good reason. Excessive heat warnings are out for a lot of Southern California, the Vegas area, Phoenix, and up towards Salt Lake City as well. Our weather looks great for the next few days. We'll have one more disturbance coming through tomorrow that might touch off a shower in Columbus and Zanesville and Cambridge, maybe Pittsburgh. I think all of that's probably too far south for us. I think we're going to be dry tomorrow and very comfortable weather. And Wednesday morning, we'll get off to a start with temperatures in the middle and upper 40s. We'll do that again Thursday morning. Probably some of the coolest temperatures we'll see until sometime in August. Wednesday morning and again Thursday morning as high pressure drifts around and gives us some fantastic weather. Again, the air mass is only going to get drier from here. Dew points will bottom out probably in the 30s for a couple of days. That is a real treat for meteorological summer, and that will, again, allow those temperatures at night to really drop pretty significantly. Nowhere near record territory, but hey, mid and upper 40s in June, we'll take it anytime. Air conditioners will get a nice rest through the weekend, even though it's going to be a little bit warmer this weekend. I don't think the dew points will come up much until early on next week. This is not a very hot-looking mid-June pattern. The 8 to 14-day outlook from the Climate Prediction Center shows kind of a neutral signal here locally. The heat continues out west. Cooler than average temperatures favored in the Mississippi Valley. Around here, I think we'll see a lot of days with highs in the upper 70s, lower 80s. That's par for the course in mid-June. We are not expecting any sort of 90-degree heat anytime soon. Last year we had 15 90-degree days, 18 90-degree days in 2018. Our average is about 8. I still think we'll be above average this summer. Don't be fooled into thinking we're not going to have much of a summer over the next couple of weeks when we have a lack of high heat. I do think that July and August are likely to be pretty hot. But mid-June, not looking that hot at all. I don't see a 90 in our future for at least 10 or 12 days, and maybe even quite a bit longer than that. That'll do it for me tonight on this Monday evening edition of the Valley's Most In-Depth Forecast. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you back here on Tuesday.